This is for the soul searchers. This is for the songwriter who feels that who he is doesn't fill the space of who he was meant to be. This is for the depressed, cigarette-smoking chain smokers. This is for the poet who writes 1,000 lines and keeps them all to herself because nobody else deserves to hear. This is to fight every starless sky of every midnight wanderer who looks up wondering. This is for the traveler who wants to bring that one special person with him everywhere, but just can't inspire. This is for the traveler who lies beneath a rock and never got his chance. I'm not even sure if I'm old enough to say this, but this is for the generation of the baby boomers, women and men whose ideals and values are shushed by an obnoxious generation. Words, they empower us, they push us, they uplift us. With a program of poetry featuring Push by Marty Schoenberg III and Scratching in Dreams by Cameron Dirk, I intend to prove this. John Green once said, sometimes you read a book and you get filled with this evangelistic zeal that you know that unless the rest of the world reads this book and hears these words, things will never be right again. Come on in. I got a sale on Scratching in Dreams. Whole cases of secondhand ambition. The stuff the idealists just couldn't sell. And yeah, I know none of it's got price tags on it. That's because you decide how much it's worth. And yeah, none of it's got that glossy colored packaging, but it all works just fine. See, I got rainy day swing sets and goodnight kisses and stationary stars that are still flying at the speed of light. And over there out back, if you dig down through those alabaster stoplights and those old 45s, you'll find a whole crate, a secondhand hope just right there, yeah. Yeah, it's no crawl. You gotta work on it. Polish it up a little bit. See, that's where so many people go wrong. They just come in here and trade in their hopes and ambitions for secondhand for some injection mold here now. This is for the wedding planners whose weddings never seem to come. This is for the beautiful girls who someone told otherwise. This is for a 15-year-old gang member who can't leave. This is for the second place finishers and the C students. This is for the guitar strings that were never threaded and the scripts that were never written and the throat voices that never cried hallelujah. Because nobody ever told them they could. And over there across the freeway, you see that big purple on it flapping in the breeze? Yeah, that's Mama Genuine shot. She's a cool legend to know. She's older than all of us put together, but she still laughs like a house. Now, she only sells tools, but not like you know. She sells drills that make hole and saws that put back together. Yeah, almost a cool legend now. And she sells duct tape. See, this is for the incapable. Because you and me both are incapable. This is so you can look at me differently, like I'm an amputee. And really, it's all right to stay. Because the only things that I've had cut away were my expectations. See, I was supposed to be huge. I was supposed to be the first rose ever planted in the desert. I was supposed to be the first paint on the Sistine Chapel. I was supposed to be Axl Rose or Frodo Baggins. And whether you're cool or you're not, you get that reference. See, I was supposed to be the first pope with a full body tattoo. I was supposed to be the first life in space. I was supposed to bleed iron and nails. I'm incapable. And down there at the end of the block, You're gonna come up on two kids sitting behind a bindle top table, crew cut and pigtail, selling peanut butter flavored ice cream out of a galvanized pen. There's no metaphor there, that's just damn good ice cream. So here's what you do. Take a look around, pick out what reminds you of what you got rid of, and then you walk across the freeway to Mama Genuine shop. And she'll tell you what you need. Then you bring everything you need to the middle of the freeway and you set it there and you start putting it together. Maybe you hum a little bit while you work. Grow a couple extra thumbs. If you get frustrated, take a step back. You won't have any directions or factory tabs. There's 100 ways to do it right, not a single way to do it wrong, because you're starting with what other people gave up. Take a break. Go around the block. Find crew cut and pigtails and get a scoop of ice cream. Tip them if you can. Smile at them. You're going to come back. You'll see where it all makes sense. You'll see where it's all going to fit perfect. And where you're going to need a duct tape. When you get finished, take whatever parts that you have left and you put them in a little box that says tomorrow. And then you get a little placard that says today, and you hang it on your masterpiece. And then you walk back down the block to where crew cut and pigtail are, and you give them tomorrow. And after they go away, all smiles and elbows, you come back here, and we'll do it all again. See, I'm incapable. Because nobody ever told me, nobody ever pushed me to be something bigger than what I am. Nobody ever told me I had the power to leave a hole when I withdrew my hand from water. And nobody ever told me that I could move a crowd with mere words, or that I could play notes on a piano that flew straight to your eardrums like bullets. Nobody ever pushed me. And in all of this, I wonder if the big things really know how big they are. Because I'm a mustard seed. Nobody expects me to move a mountain. We're going to cover its slopes in yellow. But I still feel vastly important. So this is my push. My one push to you that you may never get from another person, so listen closely. I expect a lot out of you. Don't be discouraged when you can't cross one line just across 100 others trying to get there. This is a dare to you. Go to your fridge and get out all your eggs and put them in one basket. And then you try and do something. And if you fail, go back to your fridge, get all of your egg-based products, and you put them back in that basket, and you do it. And then you come back and you tell me if you're still incapable. And when you get to wherever it is I've pushed you, don't bother telling me. Because if you've really been pushed, people are going to notice. People are going to miss you. See, I'm not telling you this to make a profit. See, that's how so many good people go wrong. I'm just tired of seeing everyday people walk in here and hawk their dreams and hopes for some 401k, handing out glory to newspaper headlines and to TV news. I think the truth is we need those rainy day swing sets the most. And we need those goodnight kisses. And sometimes beauty can be as simple as two kids selling peanut butter flavored ice cream. That's so good. You wish it was